Hey there guys, this is Jesse with Permafit. Just wanted to bring you a quick plant update. I got a bunch of stuff going on here. Haven't made a video in a little while. A few different reasons for that. I'll explain later. Anyways, so start off in my shop and we'll go from there. Alright, so here I have my grow tray. I didn't plant a ton, but I got a really low germination rate on top of it. So these two here are my balsa wood trees. They're doing alright. This tall guy here is my ironwood bamboo. And these guys here are my ground cherries. Yeah, I think that's what they're called. Now these here were sent to me by Zep Collector 98. And this is, it looks like just regular cactus. These are succulents down here, which are trying to recover. But these are dragon fruit. At least that's what he told me. I'm assuming they are. I can't tell if they're supposed to be... There we go. If they're supposed to be like white and dried out like that or what, but I've been watering them at most once a day. Over here is my basil. I just watered it, haven't watered it in a day, so it's a little droopy, but it recovers pretty quick. This is, I believe, licorice basil. This is my miracle fruit plant. I don't know what's going on with it. It all of a sudden just started dropping leaves and stuff. It's not quite dead, but it's so close. This guy is the sugarcane. So other than what it's got going on in this leaf here, it's got black spots and everything and stuff. I'm not sure if that's from water or whatnot, but it's grown quite a bit. It's got these long, like unidirectional spiky leaves, and it's got some nodes going on. It's doing all right. Winterberry, or wintergreen, and not sure what's going on with it either. Acts like it's drying out, but the soil isn't that dry. I think maybe my soil mixture isn't well draining enough. This is my, I think it's my watermelon radish. No, red meat radish, which is pretty much the same as a watermelon radish. It's a winter radish. My two mints, regular mint and chocolate mint, they're doing all right. Now I'll take you out to the garden. Show you what's going on out there. So this is my pear tree. We had a massive hailstorm just the other day and whipped these guys around, but they survived pretty good. I'm kind of lucked out. I got some video of that I'll put up here in a little bit. It's doing all right. Check this out. I think I've had this thing 3 years. I think it was a year or two old when I got it, and it's got one branch that has a bunch of flowers on it. So I'm hoping I get a pair this year. It's supposed to be self-fertile. This is my plum tree. It looked like a dead stick all last year, and this year, early in the season, every single spot there was a bud has produced leaves. I'm pretty impressed. Got a little bit of growth up here, which hasn't yet, but that's all right. That's all new growth. And then here's my raised bed. So I don't think I've shown you anything since I planted it. I went and bought this strawberry, and for the life of me, I can't remember what kind of strawberry it is, but it's actually got a red one on there. Take it in. It's got a little dirt, and it's got some ants on there. It's probably going to sacrifice that guy. And then all along here, I got 30 other strawberries, two other types, Ozark and I can't remember the other name, but I can't tell if they're in hibernation or whatnot. There's only like one that looks, or two that look like they're actually going to start producing leaves. Like that guy there. I can't tell. I got a weed. There's a bunch of weeds coming up. This guy is 2 by 6s tall. What I did was I rototilled a big long patch to soften up the ground, and then I made a mix of natural soil, and then I threw in a bag of sheep manure compost and 4 bags of play sand. I think the bags are 25 pounds each, because the strawberries apparently don't like having their roots soaking wet all the time. So this is pretty well draining stuff. So as long as, and I got a soaker hose in here, as you can tell, right there and right there. And then in here I got peppers. So the one over here is a petite snacking sweet pepper, and the other ones are like California Wonders. I had one more, but the hail broke it. And these 2 guys are the Super Sweet Cherry 100 tomatoes, which did excellent last year, even though I cramped the heck out of them. And this guy is another plum tree I bought. I like plums, and supposedly if you have 2 that'll cross-pollinate. They're both semi-dwarf. They're not going to get any taller than about 10 feet. Mostly because of the fact that I'm going to keep them about that tall. But they should produce a lot of plums. Alright, so that is generally speaking everything I'm growing. Oh, except my kiwi. So my male kiwi started catching up with just how well it was doing. I had an infestation problem in the shop, so I brought it outside. I got a couple different types of supposedly organic, natural insecticides, and I just had a hell of a time getting it to do anything, and I wasn't sure if it was viruses or whatnot. The female was doing great. So this is it. So this is the male, and this is the female, and at one time every one of these little nodes had giant leaves growing off it in a spiral. It was just really impressive. This is the cold hardy kiwi I got from Hertz, which I believe I got on Amazon, and I think it was like 20 bucks or 15 bucks for the pair. You have to have a male and a female, and I think they're on sale for like $9 right now. But anyways, so I went back and looked on there and it said well draining soil, and apparently my version of well draining soil retains a lot of moisture, because I picked this guy up after not watering it for a few days, and it was just dripping water out of the bottom. I left it outside for a day because it's supposed to be cold hardy down to 20 below, and we're not getting any colder than probably 40s, mid 40s right now. And like the next day I went and picked it up, and it was still sopping wet on the coming out of the bottom. So I picked it all up. I added in about a 1/4 bag of sand and quite a bit more vermiculite and a little bit more soil, and we'll see how it does. I watered it with a well water solution, which is running about 2,300 parts per million, which is total dissolved solids. That's, in my book, that's really, really, really high, but it's unfiltered. And then I added a little bit of nitrogen and a little bit of some sort of hydroponic bloom blend. So we'll see how that does. I'm gonna let that stay outside for a while, kind of get climatized, and I may end up ordering another set. So for all of you that are aware or unaware, I was gonna do a giveaway when I got to 200 subscribers, and I haven't checked my YouTube account in like a week. My iPod was, I updated to software version 7.1.1, and all of a sudden the battery life on my iPod went down to like 2.5 minutes. I think I might have been able to get 4 minutes out of it if I ran it, made a video all the way through. It would die, and when it came back, it'd get back to 70% battery life, and then it would die again. So anyways, long story short, I went and checked my YouTube account. 202 subscribers. Appreciate it all, guys. I know a lot of you are gardeners and stuff, and you check more stuff in the summertime. So congratulations for showing up. I'm gonna do my next video, unless I load the other one first. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna be giving away that Xbox 360 hard drive, slim hard drive, to a random person on my book review video that said giveaway, and get some information and mail it off. I live on a street, and in Montana, it's motorcycle season. So, all right, thanks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the flip side. Oh, don't forget to plant something because food's important.